name is Steve Stevens, the best sports consultant money can buy. I make more money betting sports than anybody in the world. I'm the one that tells you who to bet. I'm not a bookie, I'm the Bookie Killer.
If money talks, then I got a lot to say. I'm on the grind trying to make $100,000 a day. With game that I pick, believe me, it's a winner. What I know could get you rich, cause all I pick is winners. Welcome to Las Vegas. Money talks, money talks. Welcome to Las Vegas.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. VIP Sports Podcast, February 6, 2016. Couldn't be more pumped up, sitting here with the big skipper. Preview, a day away from the Super Bowl. Super Bowl 50, to be exact. What are you thinking about that out there, big skipper?
Getting fired up, man. We're getting ready to leave. I got my bags packed. We're ready to go. As soon as I got to take care of a couple more clients here today. I'm in high demand right now, as you are, Steve. Tell them what kind of weekend it is. It's Super Bowl weekend, but it's really...
Well, I mean, for everybody in America, it's Super Bowl weekend. For Steve Stevens, VIP Sports, it's more like whale weekend.
It's whale weekend.
All I need is one whale. We got fucking whales coming in left and right.
I need 10 whales.
We have over 35 clients in town just to start right now. I feel like a taxi service, the way I've been sending Jordan back and forth in the fucking rolls and sending guys in and car services and this, that, and the other. But nobody in the world, no one in the industry has more clients in town than we do.
Crazy. Guys
in our industry are begging to have a guy or two in town. We literally are probably going to have a couple hundred total. I want to give a shout out to Scott Tesla from Canada. Showed up out here with 200,000 ready to fire.
Get ready, Scott.
Want to send a shout out to Mike from California. Mr. Daly, I want to give a shout out to in Texas. Never forgot about you, pal. Love to have you in town. And many, many others that we got out here in Las Vegas ready to make more money than they've ever made in their fucking life.
Shout out to my banker from Switzerland who arrived here from across the pond.
That is a fact. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, we have everybody from landscape excavators to jewelers to hedge fund people
Plumbers.
to oil tycoon to plumbers. To, we got every nature, every size, every shape and type of client in town right now.
Yeah.
Everybody's looking to make money. And more importantly, what are we doing today? Making a lot of money in basketball. It's 6 a.m. here in Las Vegas, to be exact. Don't know how I got the skipper here early, except for bought him a couple tickets to the Super Bowl where him and his son are about to go have a time of their life.
Still trying to get that sleepy dirt out of my eyes.
I know. What time are you leaving? You guys leaving? What are you leaving? About 2 o'clock?
Fucking 37 degrees when I got in my car this morning on the way in here.
Yeah, it's fucking cold. Where I live in Red Rock, it's real fucking cold.
God damn.
But it is what it is. Ladies and gentlemen, we got a great show for you today. It's going to be a short show. We just want to talk to you guys about the excitement of the Super Bowl, everything that's happening in Las Vegas. Sin City, the city of entertainment, is packed. People are going fucking crazy. It's a time where people are partying. People are in the frame of mind of getting fucked up. People are in the frame of mind of whatever happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. But more importantly, they want to make fucking money. I've told you guys over and over and over, Super Bowl is a crapshoot. Bet it on your own. Don't call me and ask me for any props. I told you the only prop you'll get is my nuts on your chin. We're not doing any prop bets. We're betting basketball. The Super Bowl's a play. Last year, I bet $500,000 on the game. This year, I won't bet it at all. All the money's in college basketball. Don't like the game. However, we're partying like a motherfucker. You're going to the Super Bowl. You know what? I don't know if there's more whales in town right now for us with the Super Bowl or that I'm going to see in Hawaii next week when I get out there for the All-Star break. You know what I mean? I don't know if there's more whales here making money or I'm going to see more whales in Hawaii because February is whale season in Hawaii. It's when they're fucking making their way to Alaska. You don't see one or two of them. You see 40 or 50. Get a nice little room over there in the Ritz. Me and my girl overlook everything, see some whales, and basically go crazy. Relax for a little bit, do whatever it takes to put that thing on the charger.
Beautiful.
It is what it is. We've caught ourselves too many times staying focused from All-Star break, knowing that it's a slow season there on the 13th, 14th, 15th, especially during Valentine's Day.
NBA All-Star break.
Yep.
It's Valentine's weekend next weekend, NBA All-Star break. This weekend, Super Bowl weekend, everybody knows there's whales in town. We got people from all over the world here.
If you're in this industry right now and your room's not writing six figures and your top guys ain't making $50,000, $100,000 this week, then you're not fucking doing sports.
Get out of the business.
Get the fuck out of the business. If you're a guy that claims to be a sports consultant and you're in Arizona right now, you haven't even made your way to Vegas or San Francisco, you're not doing your job. If you're filming a video acting like you're in Las Vegas with Brian Blessing and you live in New York, you're not a real consultant. For you guys out there that are on Scores and Odds acting like that you're making big bets on the Super Bowl, post your ticket, motherfucker. Post some money, post a picture of your ticket, or shut the fuck up, because no one wants advice from a little dick guy that ain't betting himself. We'll leave it at that. We have a great podcast for you, ladies and gentlemen. Skip, why don't you tell them how to get a hold of us?
Well, before I get started, we forgot to mention on Monday that Wednesday was your birthday, so happy belated birthday.
Oh, man, I'm not worried about that shit, but I appreciate it.
We celebrated here in the office. Kenny and Veronica got you a nice, beautiful cake.
Buddy, the cake boss made that. Did you see that little fucking cake they made me?
I saw that.
You took credit like you got me that cake, Skip.
Well, the whole office took credit, but really, I mean, that was a gift from Kenny and Veronica.
I think they seen it on our Instagram. It was a nice little towered up cake, money cake.
I got you a bottle of fucking Crown Apple.
Which actually lasted longer than the cake. That piece of cake. Listen to me. So you asked me who fucked me up worse. I'd have to say you, Skip, because the cake got me all fuzzy and warm. I was excited. Felt like the office loved me. Popped your bottle of Crown Apple. 7 hours later, I was calling the dealer and doing a lot of gambling.
Oh.
So I don't know if that's really what I wanted to. Just bullshitting. Had the best time of my life. Went to J-Lo on that night. Had front row at J-Lo.
I wanted to ask you about that.
Boy, Jenny from the block laid it out. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, I'm born and raised in Las Vegas, third generation. I've been to every fucking show you could possibly see. These Las Vegas acts are tired. Like Britney Spears, it's fun to go see her, this, that, and the other. Show's average. J-Lo, by far, is the best Vegas show I've ever seen in my life.
Really?
She's energetic, she's out there bouncing around, and she's having a fucking blast. By far, ladies and gentlemen, you come to town, and mark my words, she will get a gigantic contract at the end of this. She will be headlining Las Vegas. You know, it's a difference between Elton John and Celine Dion. They're singing in the Coliseum at Caesars. It's a real concert.
Yeah.
You understand the difference? Versus a Vegas act? Britney Spears, the Blue Man Show, David Copperfield, all these guys that are just going through the motions. You know what I mean?
You must have been fucked up if you thought that was the best show you've ever seen?
Without any shadow of a doubt, everybody walking out of that show, that's all they kept saying was they couldn't believe how good she was. I've seen a lot of shows in Las Vegas, Skip, and J-Lo was an action-packed, great fucking show. She kicked ass. Shout out to J-Lo. Met J-Lo that night. Had a bunch of pictures and a bunch of videos. But my social media guy says that it makes me look too feminine to put that out, so that's why you guys didn't see no videos. You know, Steven's supposed to be the guy leaning against the wall, smoking a cigarette, making millions of dollars. But yeah, I went to fucking J-Lo, real simple.
Well, let me ask you this. How close were you to that big booty?
Front row. Front motherfucking row, Skip.
I heard some stories where her ass was about 8 inches from your nose.
Oh, that motherfucking thing was, I'm just Jenny from the block. She was right there in front of me. Yeah, J-Lo's in shape. J-Lo looks good. And, you know, I know you're used to seeing J-Lo on American Idol being a professional woman because, you know, she carries herself real professional. But in her concert, bro, she's got her sweats on. She's got a one-piece bathing suit with it hanging off her ass, and she's popping that thing. She's backing that ass up like I never seen it before.
So
I mean, she's popping them cheeks like there's no tomorrow.
Well, now
House was bouncing.
Well, now I know why you were loving it.
You do like her ass bouncing, correct? If you guys want to see one of the best shows in Las Vegas, you want to see J-Lo's ass pop like you never seen it, you want to see her twerking like you've never seen twerk before, go to VIP Sports Las Vegas. Had a blast, got drunk off your crown, went to the show, got another bottle complimentary of Belvedere and Grey Goose, drank that as well. And about 8 hours later, throwing up, wondering exactly why I did that, because I had 2 kids at the house that don't give a fuck how hungover you are. At 2 years old and 9 months, they're like, Dad, it's time to get up at 5, not knowing Dad went to sleep at 4:45.
Right.
You want to get a hold of us, VIPSportsLasVegas.com. You're looking for a free pick, go to the fucking website, VIPSportsLasVegas.com. We got a package for every size, shape of person that you are. You want something small, cutie? We got something small for you. You want something medium? We got it. You want something that's going to knock your socks off, longer than a giraffe neck? Oh, we got that for you too. We got every package from big to small. Whether you're crawling or balling, we can cater to your needs, because at the end of the day, that's all we're here to do, is make people fucking money. And with that in mind, let's talk about money. It's Super Bowl Sunday tomorrow. What are you thinking about that, Skip?
I'm just thinking about getting on that fucking plane, getting the fuck up out of here, taking care of my clients, meeting a few more people today that I got to meet. I haven't met last night. I was going all fucking day yesterday with clients, Steve, as you know. I've been running around crazy.
You just make sure you pick that envelope from Grindr up for $40,000 before you leave if you don't. But don't forget, this podcast is for our fans, not me and you. They don't give a fuck I'm going to Hawaii. They don't give a fuck you're going to the game. I mean, I'm sure they do, but they want to hear some breakdown. Why don't we give these guys a little brief breakdown on the Super Bowl? Yes, it's a day for amateurs. Yeah, it's a day for small guys, but it makes Las Vegas a lot of fucking money. Let's give them a breakdown. Denver Broncos got a marquee matchup on Sunday against the Carolina Panthers, who have only lost one game all year long, had a stellar season, kicked ass and take names. Little Ears and Cam Newton has led his team to the Super Bowl. Congratulations to you, Cam. Versus a Peyton Manning who was hurt a little bit. Backup quarterback helped them to get this far. They've had a very solid team. Peyton Manning's back in another Super Bowl. Will he have a horseshoe up his ass? Will he have God overlooking him, helping him, or will he lose? What's going to happen in this game here, Skip? Talk to me.
Well, I'm going to give you a bunch of things just to consider.
Give me stats, give me defense, give me offense, give it all to me.
Let me just say this. Denver has only been a dog 5 times this year. And guess what? They've covered 4 of them and tied the other one. Now, listen to me. I'm not giving away anything for free.
We're giving out stats.
I'm not saying we're betting Denver. I'm not saying we're betting Carolina. I think you just made it perfectly clear that the Super Bowl is an entertainment day.
Correct.
It's not a day to take your entire bankroll and go dump it on one game just because it's the Super Bowl.
No,
that's asinine. That's irresponsible. It's just not intelligent bankroll money management. It's not something you do unless you're a total amateur.
No, guys like us take a guy that wants to bet once a year. We take that once a year bettor and turn him into a full-time bettor and show him how to make money. That's what we do.
That being said, for the season, now listen to this. For the season, Denver's played 18 games. They've covered 8. They haven't covered 7, and they've tied 3 times.
So you're saying they've been underdog 5 times. 5 times, and they've covered 4.
Yeah, out of the 7,
85%.
Well, actually, it's 100%.
Well, if you covered 4 out of 5, that's not 100%.
Well, that'd be 80%. However,
80+%.
Well, the game they didn't cover was a push. So, I mean, you don't count that as a win or a loss. They're basically 100% as a dog. If you bet them the 5...
Oh, you're saying game number 5 was a push. I'm sorry. So, basically 4-0.
Yeah. So, they've only covered the spread 7 times all year, Denver, okay? Of those 7 times, I'm sorry, 8. Out of those 8 times that they've covered this year, 5 of them were when they were a dog. They're 4-0-1 against the spread as a dog, the only 5 times they were getting points all year. So keep that in mind. They're very, very good as a dog.
And keep in mind, those stats might have a backup quarterback in those stats as well. Not all those games Peyton Manning played as well. So
Correct.
As soon as you think you know something, you don't have a fucking clue.
Okay, well, they haven't been away from Denver since December 20th.
Why would you with marijuana being legal?
No, that's something to think about. They haven't been away from Denver since December 20th. That's a long time.
So I'd have to ask you, are they comfortable?
Since before,
Too comfortable?
They haven't left the city of Denver since before Christmas.
So they're comfortable.
So
they've been at home with their wives. They've been fucking like monsters. They've been playing with their kids. And they've been doing what they got to do versus getting an airplane, getting a bus, doing the social media and everything that Carolina's had to do.
Now, Carolina, 13-5 against the spread this year in their 18 games played.
We've made a lot of money on Little Ears.
Little Ears is 13-5 against the spread. However, another interesting fact. The last 3 times that Carolina has left their city, the last 3 times Carolina's going out on the road, 0-3 against the spread.
Yeah, I've seen that. I've seen that stat. But here's what I'd have to say on that, Skip. Statistics don't mean nothing.
I'm just throwing a couple things out there for people to consider.
Correct.
All these, the whole country thinks Carolina's just going to blow Denver out. I've heard very few people say Denver even has a fucking shot in this game. I'm just letting you know.
I've heard both.
I'm just letting you know the 5 times that Denver was an underdog this year, they've covered. They're very good dogs. And the last 3 times Carolina's left home, they haven't covered. Just a little tidbit. Now, that being said, I'm not saying we're betting Denver or Carolina. I think we've already established this ain't a game to get crazy about. Just have some fun. Drink your booze, eat your hot wings, whatever you're going to do. Enjoy the game. Levi Stadium, the field is a fucking mess, Steve.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to say.
Okay.
So playing conditions, moving on. Levi Stadium is obviously beat the fuck up. They've had more fucking rain than we make it rain over here at the office.
Well, here's the thing, okay? They told, from sources that I'm talking to, when they laid down the foundation at that game, they fucked everything up with the sand and the gravel underneath. The turf is a fucking mess. And
it's chunked up. I've actually seen it.
It's a mess, okay? We've had one kicker fuck his leg up there this year.
But I actually like that because it's going to be hardcore football.
Well, from From what I understand, they're bitching because they've been overusing the field. Like they had WrestleMania there. They had an outdoor hockey game there.
Yeah, they're making money over at Levi Stadium. They don't give a fuck about the Denver Broncos.
No, there's been a bunch of concerts. There's been a fucking outdoor hockey game.
What would you do if you owned the stadium?
Fucking WrestleMania. There was a big soccer event there.
Correct.
The field's fucking a mess. They're saying it might be one of the worst fucking fields I've ever played the Super Bowl on. But they're trying to keep that hush-hush.
Well, we just told them that the field is all fucked up, like I said, ladies and gentlemen. So you're dealing with a fucked up field.
Which could affect the over-under.
Which could affect the total big time.
It could affect scoring because the field's real soft, okay? It's not like you're going to be on turf and you're going to be able to, you know.
Oh, there's no cutting hard. If you're a running back, you go to shake somebody, your fucking grass goes from under you and you're fucked. You know? Yeah, those cuts are going to be a little soft. So there's a lot of key factors to add in. What else? Okay, so playing conditions are fucked up.
Want to hear something else crazy?
Yeah.
They accidentally painted, the grounds crew accidentally painted both end zones in Broncos colors.
You think Broncos are on their fucking mind?
I think somebody was smoking a California weed.
Oh, without any shadow of a fucking doubt.
I mean the Colorado weed.
Well, you don't think the workers were high? Yeah, it's legal. They painted Denver on both sides in the Super Bowl. I hear you, pal.
Can you fucking believe that?
I actually kind of like that shit.
They painted the Broncos colors in both fucking end zones, and then and then they realized what the fuck they did. Who the hell was stoned? I mean, they had to be stoned.
Shout out to the grounds crew for being high as fuck in a state where marijuana is fucking legal. Oh my God.
We're not gonna have any problem with the coin flip like we did in the one playoff game with the referees couldn't flip a fucking coin.
Oh my God. What if?
And you know who's flipping the coin? You know why we're not gonna have a problem with the coin flip?
We got a double-sided coin?
No. Joe Montana flipping.
Oh! Joe flips more coins than a motherfucking car lot, man. These motherfuckers are going left and right. This motherfucker knows how to flip. You've seen the commercial. Actually made him look stupid as fuck when he had all the coins in his pocket.
Joe Montana will be flipping the fucking coin, so we shouldn't have a problem with the coin flip.
Shout out to Joe.
Lady Gaga singing the national anthem, Steve.
Oh, Lady Gaga back at it once again. I don't know if she's going to wear a wig. I don't know if she's going to pull her tits out. I don't know if she's going to be all the way naked, but we want to see something from you, Gaga. Gaga, let it hang out. Bruno Mars just landed in San Francisco. He's going to be taking part in the festivities at the Super Bowl.
It's unbelievable.
Coldplay's looking to play.
Beyonce will be in the house.
Beyonce, I don't think she's ready for the jelly. I like to see Beyonce shake her ass at any event. Doesn't matter. You know, J-Lo and Beyonce together, that's just an ass fest. You got to love those two.
That's a lot of twerking.
It really is. It's a lot of working and twerking.
So I'm a little upset they didn't ask me to do the national anthem. I mean, they know the skipper's going to be in the house.
Oh, plus your voice has that,
say. Hey. Now give me my moment for a second here.
Oh, shit.
Oh, say, can you see?
God damn.
By the dawn's early light. Anytime you want to hear.
You sound like that motherfucker when 9/11 was around that sang the anthem everywhere in the suit.
Listen.
You know the fireman that came out and sung? You're Skipper the fireman now.
I can belt the national anthem.
Oh my God. Did you guys hear that shit? Hashtag this motherfucker's loaded.
My dream is to sing the national anthem opening day at Citizens Bank Park for the Phillies.
Well, buddy, if that is your dream, I can make that dream into a reality.
If I can't pull that off, maybe put me out there Petco Park one day for a little Padres game.
And if that doesn't work, you think maybe I could just stick you out here with the 51s and we can just call it a day?
No.
Because I guarantee you I get you singing the anthem, and we'll film it on the motherfucking show. I'll get you singing the anthem over here at the 51s.
I'm not wasting my fucking talent at the 51s.
What if we bring you to your UNLV running Rebels and get you to do it at the Rubber Rebel game?
I prefer to do it outside of the baseball stadium.
Shit. If anything, I'm spitting that money talks.
The ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming.
You done?
Yeah.
So as you know, Skip, I'm
going to the fucking Super Bowl.
He's going to the Super Bowl. He's pumped up. We couldn't be more excited. You know, you guys in our industry, go to the Super Bowl. Do something you say you're going to do. Bet the fucking game. Put it on your website. Show some money. Show a sports ticket. Show that you're betting it yourself, or get the fuck out of the industry, period. I'm so tired of looking at this dude on fucking Scores and Odds with his mustache in New York in a 100-square-foot office, acting like he's in Vegas. Doesn't bet any games. Doesn't do nothing. You bet this side, you bet that side. Put my left side of my butt cheek right in your fucking nose. That's what the fuck you can do.
The current line on the Super Bowl, Carolina is now -5.5 at most places here in Vegas.
The line has been bet from 4 to 5.5, which says everybody and their mom is betting Carolina.
Everybody's on the Panthers.
Everybody's expected to bet the over. That is one thing I would beg to differ on. The field is fucked up.
Yeah.
Like I said, the total on that game is going to have people very, very surprised. And just by looking at things, Skip, it looks like an under to me, pal.
Well, I got to tell you, the total's actually come down. It opened at 44.5. It went up to 45.5. Some places were even showing 46.
The only chance I have of it going over is if Cam Newton comes out and goes berserk in the first half, which there's a great chance he could. Otherwise, you're looking at a stellar game, 13-6 halftime.
It's 13-6 halftime.
Yeah.
Wow, that's low.
That's real low. 13-6 halftime, Carolina.
Could be.
Like I said, if Denver goes down more than 6 points at half, they cannot win. Denver stays close, they can get the job done, plain and simple. Let's move on to a little bit more NFL. Is there anything else you want to talk about the Super Bowl? Ladies and gentlemen, Skip's going to be at the Super Bowl. He'll be sending in pictures. He'll be doing live videos. I'll be in Hawaii letting my nuts hang on a lounge chair. So we'll keep you up to date. I'll be with Wales in Hawaii. Skip will be with Wales here in Las Vegas. And it is what it is. But moving on, headline news, obviously, Browns and Johnny Manziel part ways. We knew it was happening. He wasn't good for the Cleveland at all, nor was Cleveland good for him. Report service that Manziel repeatedly struck his girlfriend several times. The videos are out. Shows the police talking to her in her car, pulled over on the side of the road. She says Manziel hit her, but please don't make me press charges. So they have a love-hate relationship. It's a relationship where he's been dating her for a while. He's came up on some good money, and they're just young kids that don't know how to handle the money. They're getting drunk, beat each other up, then they fuck all night long and they're best friends the next day, which has his dad terrified. Manziel Sr. said he's just scared to fucking death that his son's going to die. He's scared that someone's going to kill his son because he's running his mouth. I mean, this guy's got more beef than 50 Cent or Floyd Mayweather. This guy's got more beef than a fucking rapper.
Yeah, he's got more beef than a fucking Wendy's hamburger.
Yeah, he's got more beef than my fucking dick in a bookie's mouth.
Where's the beef?
Yeah, right in your book's mouth. That's where the fuck it is. Hashtag, you want the beef in your bookie's mouth? Call VIPSportsLasVegas.com. Hashtag, give the bookie the beef.
His dad's scared that he won't see his 24th birthday if he doesn't find some help.
And that's a fact, because that's
his dad wants to get him help. He said he needs help. He needs to get back into rehab. He needs a psychiatrist.
The story is...
He needs to slow the fuck down.
His dad said the best he's ever been is when he went to rehab, he got focused a little bit, promised to come back. They let him out. He hasn't been back since.
Well, his agent dropped him too.
Yeah, well, listen, rehab is in his review mirror. He doesn't give a dog fuck what you think, I think, or whatever. He's going to keep doing what he does. Manziel was not charged in any case with the police. I think it was, he got a pass, to be honest with you. The girl pleaded that she didn't want nothing wrong. Listen, man, in this day and age, at your age, if you're under the public eye, there's no room for passionate sex anymore as far as being a pro athlete or fire and ice. You can't have a relationship with a woman or a guy to where you guys fight, you call each other names, you get drunk, you beat each other up, then you go home for 2 hours and everything's good. You got to do a little bit better than that in this day and age. You know what I mean? You got to learn how to be a professional. You got to learn how to act in the public eye. And whatever you do behind closed doors, your girl can fuck you with a dildo for all I care, but just make sure it's on your own time.
So your word to a professional athlete is
be a professional. Yeah. You're getting paid a lot of fucking money to do your job.
And
in the public eye, be a professional. Whatever you do in your own time, don't get caught, and do it, like you said, in a hotel room with no cameras amongst you, her, and that's it.
And fuck your girl professionally.
And fuck your girl professionally, yeah. Start off with a little tongue kiss, slowly move down with a little slight finger on the cuff, move it around a little bit in circles, kiss on her lick a little bit until you hear a few things, then you jab a few, and then, you get it in and you do a couple things. Then you might want to go down there and eat a little bit if it's right. We have a saying out here.
Set the table.
Set the table. Set it up, make sure you have everything, and then grab your fork and knife and dig in.
Right.
Get into that thing, suck it up a little bit. Because the foreplay, for a guy like myself that's 41 years old that doesn't want to fuck for 5 hours like I used to, but you still want to make your girl happy, foreplay's a must.
Of course.
You got to get in there and foreplay. Hashtag suck your girl's cunt. Get her a nut before you get it in the butt. I mean, that's just exactly what you do.
Hashtag set that girl's table.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to get it right, hashtag set the table. Set her up for the plunge, set her up for the sticking, and she might return give you some licking.
You got to lick it before you stick it.
That's a fact, ladies and gentlemen. So, like I said, get the girl a nut before you do the sticking. Foreplay's a must. Stick to it, and it is what it is. But just to lead on Manziel, is Dallas is a team that's interested in signing Manziel? I think it's a bad decision. I think this kid has ruined his career. Would you take a chance on Manziel?
Going back to Dallas, huh? Going back to Texas. Well, he played at A&M. Maybe that's what. Maybe he needs to get back there.
This kid's worse than Tim Tebow.
Maybe he needs. Well, Tebow is fucking.
But Tebow's God. This guy's like the devil version of Tebow.
Yeah, Tebow's a complete opposite of Manziel.
I've said it throughout the podcast. I said Manziel is like, listen, you got God on this shoulder, Tebow, and then the devil over here, Manziel.
That's all right. You need a little of both in your life.
My point is they've already experimented with God with Tebow. Don't bring the devil on your team. I think Tebow laid it out with a guy like this with this many problems, can't really do much. I say you keep him off your team. You don't pay him. You tell him to eat a dick, go do some drugs, go beat up your bitch, and go do something else besides football because you're obviously not focused to play football. You don't deserve to play football, and someone needs to beat the fuck out of you is what needs to happen. Well, someone needs to shake this motherfucker like a punk-ass little motherfucking bitch and wake him the fuck up. Somebody needs to slap Manziel into motherfucking order. That's what the fuck they need to do.
He's 23 years old. He won the Heisman. He's played in the NFL. He's got money. He's got hot pussy. I mean...
Is he a good quarterback, yes or no?
He's an average quarterback. Let me just say this. What did he do this year? 7 touchdowns and 5 interceptions. He played in 7 games. He threw for 1,500 yards. That's about an average of about 220 a game, 2.25.
Which is below average.
So his quarterback rating for the year was 74.4. Way below average. He's below average quarterback. However, he hasn't really gotten a chance yet. So I'm trying to be fair with him from a standpoint of is he going to be able to quarterback in the NFL? He hasn't really got a chance.
He hasn't got a chance because he's putting himself in a position where he can't give himself a fucking chance.
Listen,
he's his worst enemy.
He's played in 7 games. He's averaging about 225 yards a game. He's averaging 1 touchdown and almost a pick a game. 7 touchdowns, 5 interceptions, 1,500 yards, 74 quarterback rating. That ain't going to get it done. No wonder his fucking agent dropped him. His agent said, listen, I don't need this kid's fucking problems. He sucks anyway. So
there it is right there. Manziel's not good for the league. No one gives a fuck about him. I'm tired of seeing him in the news. And his bitch needs to go suck another dick. There's other guys out there whose dick will go in your mouth, sweetie. I mean, hashtag, he's not the only dick in the sea, sweetie.
All right, listen. Why don't you put a comment in? Would you rather have Tim Tebow,
would you rather have God or the devil on your side?
Yeah.
Tim Tebow on your team, I'd rather.
Right.
Would you rather have Tim Tebow or Manziel? We want you to post your comments. Would you rather have God with you or the devil with you on your football team? You guys let us know. Moving on into marijuana news, which is a very good section for me. Legalized cannabis sales have reached $5.4 billion in 2015.
Yeah, so let's talk about this real quick. In the state of Nevada, they brought in $4 billion last year in sports wagers.
In sports, the biggest...
$4 billion in sports wagers. And now the legal sale of cannabis has hit almost $6 billion.
In legal sales. That's not counting illegal sales. Legal sales.
Now listen, if you're a politician, if you're someone out there that makes the laws, if you're out there making laws in this great land.
Got to be the dumbest.
Okay, wake up. You need to legalize marijuana. You need to legalize sports betting in every state in this beautiful country. And right there, you're going to generate billions and billions and billions of dollars for yourself. And then Trump will be able to build that fucking wall he wants to build.
Every one of you motherfucking mayors, every one of you governors out there in every one of those city fucking states, did you not just hear what the fuck he said? Nevada took $4.5 billion in sports wagering. You don't think that does a lot for your state, you dumb motherfuckers? You're looking for us to pay for taxes and pay for the roads and pay for schools and pay for parks? Fuck you. Make marijuana legal. Make fucking gambling legal. $4.5 billion in gambling. Marijuana, $5.4 billion. There's your answer, motherfuckers. Mm-hmm. Stop charging me 40% in taxes. Make gambling legal. Make marijuana legal. And charge a flat 10% rap. And let's make America good again.
And open up a sports
book.
Steve
Stevens for president.
And open up a sports book in your town where you can smoke weed and bet on games all day.
Oh, my fucking God.
Right?
And have Papa John right next door.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
I mean, all you need to do is open up sports betting parlors all around the country, just like they used to have OTW, Steve, you know, the off-track betting for,
I know all about it, yeah.
horses.
Yeah.
I mean, they used to be on every fucking corner. They're starting to fade away a little bit now.
They are.
They used to be on every corner. What you need to do is you need to open up sports betting parlors on every corner where you can sit in there and drink some beer and fucking smoke pot all day and bet on games.
No different than a bar. But you set it up to smoke marijuana, bet games, cater to people, and have a great fucking place.
It's a gold mine, yeah.
Like I said, we'll make a lot of money. If I didn't live in Las Vegas, I'd be in another state. I can move to Denver and make millions of dollars.
Have a bunch of fucking women walking around with bikinis on, serving beers and fucking rolling you up joints.
Could you imagine in Denver, you got snow, a cabin-like fucking building, a live band, fucking games everywhere, able to bet, sports bars. Oh my
Well,
God.
not just Denver, it should be everywhere.
Charging $8 a beer, $15 for fucking hard alcohol. You guys don't know how to get rich.
$20
You politicians are some dumb motherfuckers.
$20 just to get in, $20 cover charge, and you're just selling fucking beers, and you got hot chicks walking around.
Between the state of Nevada and legalization of marijuana in a couple states, over $10 billion in revenue. Wake the fuck up. That's taxable revenue. Moving on to a very sad story in X Games history. Dave Mirra, a friend of mine that I've met several different times. I didn't talk to him on the phone every day. He knew my name. I knew his name. Good friend of mine, Chris Gentry, another skateboarder, lived with him for about 4 years. That's how I knew him. Smoked some weed with him. Committed suicide in his house in North Carolina, out there in Greenville. Very, very sorry. Shout out to his wife. Shout out to the family of Dave Mirra. He was an X Games pro, Skip. This guy was a fucking BMX fucking superstar. Guy rode motorcycles, had several fucking gold medals, and was found dead at his home from a self-inflicted gunshot wound, which is very, very sorry. My condolences go out to his family, his friends. It's just goes to show, man, you never know what's going on in somebody's fucking head, man.
Yeah, that's a goddamn shame, man.
You know, and that's why I tell everybody about TV. You know, like me and you, we have stalkers all the time. We have people prank calling us. We got people that want to be us. It comes with the territory, man. It's like Floyd said, man, if you didn't have these haters and guys talking shit and this, that, and the other, you wouldn't be relevant. So, but you got to know how to handle it as well. So I don't know what was going on in his mind, but you had a daughter, you had a wife, man. It's a horrible situation for everybody. And just want to say our condolences from VIP go out to the family, to X Games. You lost a soldier, and God bless you, brother. Moving on to college hoops, where we're making all of our fucking money right now. We're 15 and 2 out of our last 17 games. Let me repeat that. 15 and 2 in our last 17 games. If you're not playing college basketball, if you're not playing totals with us, you're not making money, period. There's an action-packed week getting ready to come up with these games. No sense of going over them all. All I can tell you is that the formula for success is playing one game a day and not every day type deal. There's no money in the stock market anymore. When you buy a stock, you don't know the day-to-day operations. You don't know nothing about that stock. When you buy stock on the fucking basketball game, you know the 5 players, you know the other 5 players, you know the coach, you get paid right at the end of the game. So I just like to say we're kicking ass and taking names. Skip's on his way to the Super Bowl. I'm on the way to fucking Hawaii. Either way, we're making more money than anybody in the industry. We're making more money betting games. We're winning more than anybody. And at the end of the day, our clients are making more money than any other motherfucking body in the world either. Nobody has investments that pay like us, Skip. You want a second income, you want to make more money, you want to do whatever it takes to pay your bills, go to VIP Sports Las Vegas. I do have one story that you and I talked about off the air. It's about John Elway missing out on that fortune out there in Denver. You know anything about that? Mm-hmm. We talked a little bit about it before. So supposedly, once upon a time, he passed up. This was in 1998. 1998, John Elway had a chance to have a stake in the Denver Broncos versus take a lump sum of money. The guy ended up taking money, didn't take his deal with the Denver Broncos, which would have gave him a big stake in ownership. He ended up walking away with $61 million. And if he would have took the deal, that deal today would be worth $388 million. So in other words, he bought out for $60 million on a deal that he had with them as ownership / player, this, that, and the other, 1998. If he would have took the deal where he had a partnership in the team, that $60 million would be $388 million, which is more than John Elway's worth right now. So, even big guys pass up on deals, but always invest into the franchise, guys, especially a football team. You quarterbacks get a chance of owning the team, you can definitely make money doing it. Don't miss out. Anything else you'd like to say, Skip, before we pack up? Like I said, it's 7 in the morning. I'm a little tired, but I'm still excited. I'm ready to go out there. Our salesmen are coming in. We got about 25 guys out there. It's time to sell news. It's time to get back in the frame of mind of selling deals, getting these motherfucking people on games, and making a lot of fucking money. You ready to roll or what?
I just want to give a shout out to all you motherfuckers out there in South Africa. South Africa, apparently we are studs over there. We got a big fucking loyal...
Our show runs nonstop in Africa, Canada, and the UK. We're celebrities, and Australia is our biggest out of the country.
Yeah, all you guys down there in Australia, you kangaroo jumping motherfuckers.
We fucking love you, mate.
We love you guys.
I forgot me wallet, mate. I love when they call and I ask them for the $2,500. I forgot me wallet, mate.
Apparently, we're real big in South Africa right now. They love the show. They listen to the podcast. They watch.
Skip, Money Talks hasn't been on the air in 3 years. We get 300 fucking calls every 2 days from out of the country. Yeah, we're pretty big.
It's fucking unbelievable.
It's what's feeding your family right now.
I got a supersonic fucking whale banker in from Switzerland for the Super Bowl right now. I got a lot of things to do, people. Sorry we're cutting this kind of short. I don't know how long we've been here, but it's podcast number 64. Jerry Kramer, the Green Bay Packers, the right guard, the guy who blocked for Bart Starr, 11 years, 2 Super Bowls, 5 All-Pro games. He's the number 1 player that should be in the Hall of Fame that's not in the Hall of Fame. Shout out to podcast number 64, Jerry Kramer. I don't know what else to say. I got to go take care of my clients. I got a couple people I got to meet. I got to go grab my son, get on that fucking airplane, man. It's time to rock and roll. We got Metallica tonight at the AT&T Stadium where the San Francisco Giants play. Fucking Metallica concert tonight. Super Bowl fucking tomorrow. I got to get the fuck out of here.
I couldn't be more excited, Skip. I got to agree with everything you're just saying. All I can tell you, ladies and gentlemen, it's Super Bowl Sunday. Be safe. Have a great fucking time. But more importantly, don't let the players be the only ones to get paid. We got a marquee matchup on the board tonight that's going to knock your fucking socks off in basketball. Go to VIPSportsLasVegas.com. Get on the winning edge. Make you a couple dollars tonight to put extra on the Super Bowl tomorrow. But all I can tell you guys is have a beautiful fucking weekend. Enjoy the Super Bowl. Enjoy all the commercials. But like I said, when Super Bowl's over on Sunday and you guys wake up Monday and you realize football's over, understand this. There's more money to be made in college basketball and NBA than any other sport in the world. We're making more money than anybody in the world. If you bet sports and we're the best in the world, give us one reason why we shouldn't be together. We love you, VIP Sports Podcast. It's Super Bowl Sunday. We got ours. You better go get yours, motherfucker. See ya. Wouldn't want to be you. We love you guys. Peace.
San Fran.
Let's go, baby.
Woo.
Let's go to San Fran. Let's go to Hawaii and get fucked up. See ya.
If money talks, then I got a lot to say. I'm on the grind trying to make $100,000 a day. We play with big cash and we blowing money fast. Riding in a plush Benz trunk full of money bags. I need a G for every light bulb on the Vegas Strip. Naked bitches in my mansion dancing to some player shit. Made a grip on the grind, but I started out with nothing. Dealt me a bad hand, but I still won bluffing. I'm Steve.